Hello, my name is Ashley Kirkman, and today I will be talking to you about a phenomenal local organization that serves over 3,000 individuals. This organization is entitled ARC Northland. ARC Northland is a nonprofit advocacy organization that was established in Minnesota in the 1950s. ARC Northland spans over 4 different counties, including South St. Louis, Carleton, Lake, and Cook County. Because of its size, ARC Northland provides advocacy for individuals of all cultures and backgrounds. But today, I'm going to focus on how ARC Northland influences and provides resources for the developmentally disabled members of our community. ARC Northland focuses on 3 main aspects of care for the disabled individuals they serve, but today I'm going to focus on 2 of those. The first of these aspects is advocacy. ARC Northland takes pride in advocating for people with disabilities. Not only these individuals, but ARC Northland also advocates for their families. ARC Northland works hard to protect the rights of disabled individuals and takes this job very seriously. The second aspect is education. For ARC Northland, this spans beyond education for the individual, but also for the friends and family of disabled individuals as well. This is extremely important for people whose families are close with them, as well as people whose families are not. ARC Northland takes it a step further though and goes beyond the scope of sharing information and also offers disabled individuals and their families referrals, disability right and law information, community resources, and accessibility. According to GiveMinnesota.org, ARC Northland promotes and sustains multiple programs that influence and better the lives of developmentally disabled individuals in our community. One program that ARC Northland has is entitled People First. People First is a self-advocacy group made of disabled people. People First encourages its members to develop skills that will help them become self-advocacy leaders and advocate for themselves, as well as address local and state issues concerning the disabled community. This group is really important to disabled individuals because it makes them feel like they have a home and a place in the community and that their issues are not beyond their reach. The second program is called Housing Access Services, for shorthand HAS. ARC Northland paired with ARC Minnesota and the Minnesota Department of Human Services in order to fulfill the requirements of this program. HAS, or Housing Access Services, focuses on finding housing for disabled individuals. Some aspects that Housing Access Service focuses on are: is the housing affordable for the individual? How does the disabled individual feel about living in a certain facility or home or independently? And does this housing meet all of the individual's needs? For example, if the individual has physical disabilities, does the home have a ramp, proper railings, and proper bathroom facilities for this person to use? The third, and some would say the most important program that ARC Northland is responsible of, is entitled PCA, or Personal Care Assistant, and Respite Services. This program is very important because it focuses on care and who provides service for disabled individuals. This program has 2 different aspects to it. The first is entitled PCA Choice. This program helps and gives individuals who qualify, meaning that they show intelligence levels and the capability to make decisions properly on their own, and works with them to help them manage their PCA cares. And this includes hiring and firing power for that individual. So for example, if a disabled individual is found to need a personal care assistant, that individual then can help sit down and talk with someone from ARC Northland and tell them exactly what they're looking for as far as a care assistant and how they want to be treated. And if that person doesn't meet their needs, then the disabled individual has a right to say, I no longer need you. which is really important. The second part of this particular program is entitled Respite Services. This focuses more on emergency care for the individual. This is when there might be an absence of a caregiver. Respite services is meant for more short term and is meant for more of relief for a caregiver or family member. So in closing, why should you support ARC Northland? Well, according to arcnorthland.org, which is a government-funded website, 1 out of 10 Minnesotans has a disability. Another aspect to look at is, our community really is only as strong as our weakest link, and so we should bring those people up instead of knocking them down. Another thing to look at is disability doesn't have to be something that you're born with. It can happen because of TBIs, traumatic brain injury, or, it could be a disease that you're born with but not necessarily found disabled right away, like cerebral palsy or Parkinson's disease, which get worse with age and end up needing more care in the future. Finally, disabled individuals are more than capable of so much more than society holds them to. ARC Northland is so important because it's working to end the shame stigma for disabled individuals, and it's working to end bullying and encouraging freedom for disabled individuals. And finally, ARC Northland is an organization ran out of integrity and care, not out of duty, not out of, force, which is super important. And they also believe all individuals are equal and everyone deserves equal rights no matter what your IQ score. Finally, on arcnorthland.org, it states that ARC Northland's mission is to protect the human rights of people with disabilities and their families while supporting community inclusion. And so, in closing, please support this nonprofit organization that has been so life-changing to so many people. Thank you.